Why they keep on hating on me, dog? I don't know, no. Why they keep on hating on me, dog? I don't know, no. Why they keep on hating on me, dog? I don't know, no. Why they keep on hating on me, dog? I don't know. I got no.
Welcome everyone. 2901 Productions and 48 Media proudly presents to you another round of Ab-So-Lute. I am Marlon Copeland.
And it's your man Eric. What's going on?
2 for 2, baby.
We had practice the first time.
Yeah, it was practice.
Practice?
You talking about practice?
Drake? Hey, I don't know why this shit is so funny, man. I like the smallest sound bite from an interview or a TV show or just any celebrity in general.
Yeah.
And motherfuckers, they take that shit and run with it. Like, until you so tired of hearing it, you be ready to slap the next motherfucker that say it.
Well, it really shows a lot of talent that people have when they chop this stuff up and create, the imagination that they have. I think it's pretty dope.
I think you can't. I think the very first thing that I remember was that hide your kids, hide your wife.
Oh God, yeah.
I think that was probably the first thing.
Hide your husband. They raping them too.
Bruh, they had him on Wild 'N Out. Dude was actually funny on that shit a couple of times. But
what my favorite is I knew something was wrong when a pretty little white girl ran to a black man's arms. Dead giveaway.
Dead giveaway.
That was hilarious.
Man, but folks so quick with that shit, man.
They are
so quick. It's like, I wonder, do they do anything else? Like, you can't do nothing else.
Well, you don't have to.
You just sit at home and like wait for shit to happen.
You don't have to wait. I mean, because if you got it set up right, you making you making money off of it, so you good.
I guess that shit just happened too fast, man.
That's like when I was watching that R. Kelly meltdown. I was like, that's gonna be a meme. That's gonna be a meme. That's gonna be a meme.
Everything is damn mean.
It's like what Rashad sent us in the group message today when the kids was doing the backyard wrestling.
Uh-huh. And
it had R. Kelly in there like, y'all quit playing. Quit playing.
Hey,
my favorite Robert Downey Jr. scene. Hey man, this motherfucker's dead. I love Robert Downey Jr., man. He's so versatile.
But you see, ever since that interview came out, ain't nobody. I told you, as soon as that interview came out, I said, somebody gonna retire that Michael Jordan crying face. Man.
You did say that. You did say that. I still like the Jordan crying face over the R. Kelly's face, but I get it though. I do get it. I just like Jordan is better.
I don't know, cause you got a whole video that you can chop up of him.
True.
So, all right. And Jordan got that one picture. Kels got a top 10 hit with that interview.
He did, cause he sounded like he was singing, boy.
Man.
You said that too.
Yeah. Yep. All right, so we're gonna jump into it today for the podcast. Everybody watching us on live, we already said this shit before, but now we gotta say it again. So, had some shit fucking up over here.
Technical difficulties.
So, the two topics we got for today, two weird ass topics, because Kiara just came down here looking like I didn't even know she was home. Well, we got 25 most outrageous interview questions and the top 10 weirdest foods from around the world. One is because, like I said before, nigga like to eat. And two, I hate job interviews. So I want to see what kind of questions they got.
It's going to be interesting.
Probably some ignorant shit too.
Well, I think in today's time, because there's not a lot of training, a lot of times now when you get a job, you just get the job and you good. There's not a lot of training that goes into, the associate anymore. Mm-hmm. So since that happens, I just feel like that's why a lot of dumb questions happen. Or like I was taught, actually I just saw my mentor on here. We were taught you wasn't supposed to ask, like, are you pregnant? Do you have a way to work? Just stuff like that you're not supposed to ask.
Well, yeah, that's the shit that you want to know, though.
But there's a way to ask. Like, if I say, this particular position is a flexible position in regards to hours. Are you willing to work these flexible hours? So
that ain't the same as asking, do you have a way to work?
Yes, it is. Because if you have to be here at 7 a.m., 9 a.m.,
yeah, because
3
your definition
p.m.
of flexible might not be my definition of flexible.
Well, usually if you don't have a clear understanding of it, you know, somebody would come back and it would be some conversation.
Right.
But you're not supposed to come outright and say, do you have a car? You're not supposed to say that.
But you know, that's weird because, you know, people doing the person trying to get hired, they quick say, "Oh, I can't work on these days."
That is so true now.
I can't work. I can't be at work at this time. I can't work on this day. I need these days off.
Like, I mean, I ain't trying to be funny though, but like a 7 day of what is it, 7 day Avengers, whatever, the Avengers, whatever.
What?
I'm sorry, I was trying 7 day Avengers. Tony Stark, shit, you know what I'm talking about.
The fuck is a 7 day Avengers?
7 day the religious people that can't work on Saturdays.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about. The people, bro, whatever religion that is, sign me up. I ain't never heard of that shit before.
Are you serious?
Hell yeah. You can't work on Saturdays? Man. What the enrollment list at?
Somebody help me.
If anybody watching on live know what the hell Marlon talking about,
It is. It's
please
7 day
know.
Avengers. Something.
7. Said Tony Stark. I don't damn know. Hell, I work every other Saturday.
Somebody out there in the live world help me. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because I need to know
That
this
is
information.
7 day Adventist. Whatever that word is.
Adventist belief.
Adventist. Okay, but it's a
7th day Adventist.
Yeah, they don't work on like the weekends. I was like, it was funny. I used to have a baseball coach when I was a kid. He was a 7 day Adventist, whatever that shit
What
is.
they believe in? I need to look that up.
They don't work on Saturday. It's Saturday.
That's the only thing they believe in, though. I mean,
I don't know.
I'm like, yeah, you can't.
It's not evangelist, Rashad. It's
Rashad, you had a nap today.
It's event. It's Adventist. Adventist.
7th day Adventist belief.
Man, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Bruh, I've never heard of this.
You've
in my
never heard
life.
of that?
Never.
But they don't work on Saturday.
If I had ever known that there was a religion that you do not work on Saturdays, bruh, I would have been using this shit so long ago.
So black of you. Well, it exists. I mean, yeah, because my baseball coach, he couldn't coach us on Saturdays.
I know y'all like that shit. Don't nobody got other stuff you want to do on Saturday. Man,
I can't believe you never heard of that.
Never. Bruh, because everybody be running that scam. Cool, what you gonna do? Question me about my belief?
I work with somebody.
I'll go to HR on you quick.
I work with someone that does that. I mean, he says he's a Adventist or whatever. I ain't never seen him in the Hulk Buster.
Oh man.
But yeah, anyway.
Oh shit, we just gonna use that to segue into this.
So Poochie said, yeah, she got it right. See, Poochie know what I'm talking about.
Well, Poochie, let us know if you've used that excuse before, cause I need to know if it worked. All right, so I'm on the CNBC website. I forget where these interview questions came from. It said that it was asked by a recruiter for a position as office engineer.
Okay.
At Clark Construction Group. So, let me see. The full list was posted on Glassdoor's 25 outrageous interview questions of 2013. So let's see how outrageous this shit is. I'm gonna try to answer most of these questions.
Well, the first one I see is stupid.
It said, if you were to get rid of one state in the U.S., which would it be and why?
Oh, I didn't see that one. I saw the one. Oh shit! Which one would you? Let's see. From Friday, from Sunday. Wait a minute. From Friday, from sundown to Saturday to sun.
From Friday,
Okay.
from sundown to Saturday until sundown. So you can't work from Friday night to Saturday night.
Do they fast? Or like, what is it? So you can't go to the club. You can't. Like what? Like I don't even because I don't know anything about that religion. All I know is that when I played Little League, which is many moons ago, my coach used to be a 7-day Avenger.
Oh, and for everybody that's listening, we were just reading a reply that somebody gave us on our Facebook Live about that Seventh Day Adventist
Avengers. We can't save it, then we would avenge it.
I don't work the last day of the week ever. I mean, I better be off. Oh, so in the wintertime, you got to get off work early because you can't be at work when the sun go down. I'm just saying. Well, come 5:15, I need to be at home.
Okay, well, so.
Oh, okay. So we got somebody to just answer one of the questions on our Facebook Live. If you were to get rid of one state in the U.S., which one would it be and why? So,
What's up, Clay?
Shiny, you have to answer the question why you would get rid of Utah. For me, I would get rid of one state in the U.S. that I would get rid of and why.
She actually is a 7-day. I'm sorry, I have not been trying to pick at the religion. I just don't know how to say that word. We can only eat from the earth, and our Sabbath is Saturday.
Never heard of it.
Okay.
But it's a lot of religions I ain't heard of. I've never heard of one that you don't work on Saturdays. I'm just saying.
She said, I don't know
what they do there.
Well, in Utah is the Jello state. Plus, that's where a lot of
got Utah Jazz.
what's that religion where they believe in like incest?
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. I'm gonna leave that one alone because I just thought about it. I don't even want to say it.
All right, I don't know. I'm having a hard time thinking.
Oh, it's easy for me.
Well, it would have to be either one of the Dakotas or one of the Carolinas. What the fuck we need two of them for?
She said Amish. Oh. Why would you? Because you only need one. Well, one is north and one is south.
But then
they're
right next to each other.
Howdy, neighbor.
I get rid of New Hampshire, bring back Old Hampshire.
Hilarious. I would get rid of not Nebraska, but Alaska.
Alaska.
Yeah, it's cold as fuck there.
They got this was 7. What was that? 30 days a night. You remember that movie?
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know. Somebody gotta eat that well blubber.
Hilarious. Make all the basketballs and shit.
All right, let's see.
I actually need to learn about that religion because I feel like I don't want to be offensive. I don't want to be like your favorite rapper's rapper. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, so outrageous question number 2. Mm-hmm. How many cows are in Canada? Bro, if anybody ever asked me this in a job interview,
I don't even know if I want to work there. Unless it's easy to get promoted because I'll be the smartest person there.
Second smartest because the guy who asked you got to know the answer.
Well, how would you answer that?
I'm like, you tell me. I'm trying to see if you know.
The correct way to answer it would be, I'm not exactly for sure. I don't have that information at this present time, but I would be more than happy to do my due diligence to find out.
Oh, that's the politically correct way to answer that question.
That is correct.
I would definitely get that wrong. I'm like, I don't know shit about no cows, and I damn sure don't know shit about Canadian bacon. So stop asking me.
I love Canadian bacon.
It's just ham.
I know.
It's brown ham. Can't fry it. Ain't
I fry
real.
mine. I fry my ham hard.
I don't know where you got these questions from. All right. Oh, that was at a Google. at a Google data quality evaluator position? They asked some strange ass question. So this third question was asked at a JetBlue interview. So how many quarters would you need to reach the height of the Empire State Building? Why are you asking me these things?
How much does it cost to get in? Then I can tell you.
Because you got to pay to.
I have no fucking idea. I've never been. Anybody? Where is it? Empire State. Anybody ever been to the Empire State Building? I've never been to New York.
Me neither.
I want to go. It's sad because I have family up there and I've never been.
I have family that's been to New York. That's about as close as I get to the count. How many quarters would you need to fill up to reach the entire height of the Empire State Building?
I don't.
More money than less money than it costs to build a wall.
I'd be like, hey man, look man, I don't know nothing about no quarters, man. I just need a goddamn job.
I answer a question with a question. Are these quarters taking over for the 99 and the 2000?
Hilarious.
I don't know. All right. I don't know why I just went down this rabbit hole. All right. This question was asked at a Clark Construction Group.
That means
It says a penguin walked through the door. He said, if a penguin walks through the door right now wearing a sombrero, what does he say and why is he here?
he's Mexicoed and ready to party. No, I'm not racist.
If a penguin walked through the door right now, walk through these doors right now wearing a sombrero, what does he say? He said, nigga, stop. Cause you a stranger. I don't know what the hell you doing here.
That's hilarious.
All right, what song best describes your work ethic?
Damn. Cause I'm giving you the best that I got. I don't fucking know.
My work ethic. It would depend on what job I was doing.
I have no idea.
Cause most jobs cause when you're doing a job that you don't want to do, I mean, I still do it because I wouldn't want nobody to half-ass working at my job. But I have half-assed sometimes. So it probably wouldn't even be one song. It would probably be like a 5 o'clock traffic jam mix or some shit with Bruno Mars, the Lazy song at the end.
I don't know what my work song would be, but I do know when I am active at work, at any job I've ever had, and I'm listening to music, I have to listen to fast-paced music.
Work ethic.
I don't know.
DMX, y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here.
I do have one work thing that happened to me at work. So
what is that?
You know how like back in the day we used to put ringtones on our phones.
Mm-hmm.
So
damn, that seemed like that was so long ago.
I had just started this job and I was the manager, one of the managers, and I usually, anybody that knows me knows since my mom passed, I usually keep my phone turned down because the ring, at night when it rings, it scares me. So I forgot to turn my phone down while I was at work, and as I'm walking, and this is like a corporate, like I'm walking amongst these corporate people, and all you hear is, "Don't this shit make a nigga wanna jump? Don't this shit?" I was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." Everybody just like stopped what they was doing, just started looking at me. I was like, "Oh my God, I am so sorry. I apologize." I was like, "Damn, I'm still in my probationary period." And it was like, it didn't even start with no music. It just literally just came out with his voice. So, he already got that big, loud ass voice.
Hey, I keep my phone on silent. I don't even know what ringtone's on my phone.
Well, usually I keep my phone on silent all the time. Like, I may keep it on vibrate. I don't know what happened that one particular time. I don't know what the hell happened.
I don't know. I mean, the only thing my phone goes off for is my alarm. 'Cause I need like 6 of them just to get up in the morning. I got alarm like when I gotta be at work at 3:30. I got alarm set for 2, 2:15, 2:20, 2:30, and 2:45.
God damn, you gotta be there at 3.
3:30.
Oh, 3:30.
But I have to be out there. I have to be pulling out the driveway by 2:58 to be at work on time and not be late.
Rashad, remember I'm about to whoop somebody's ass ringtone? Yeah, which one of us had that ringtone? I think you had it. Cause it just be like, I'm about to whoop somebody's ass.
This damn show sound like a ringtone he would have.
I know one time I had this one phone, and I love that phone, and I didn't have it turned down. But this is like before my mom passed, so I would have my phone up, so it was ringing like, I'm Rick James, bitch. I'm Rick James. In the middle of the lobby.
Yeah, all right, so this next question has something to do with Jeff Bezos. I don't know who that is, but apparently if this guy walks into your office and says you can have $1 million to launch your best entrepreneurial idea, what is it?
He's like one of the world's richest Americans. Well, he's like one of the richest people in America. He's like, I think he's worth like 10-20 billion. I don't think that's a far-fetched question.
And he didn't say you could borrow. He said you can have $1 million. Somebody giving you free $1 million to launch your best entrepreneurial idea.
To be honest with you, I would invest into this podcast. I would. That's what I would do.
I don't even know.
You would invest into production, this podcast, music production, podcast. What else you like to do?
That's it. Like to do? I mean, yeah, that's it. That's the only thing that I can do and not really complain about. Everything else always turns into a job.
Correct. Yeah. And you know, and the best way to answer that is to invest in anything that I love. Because if you don't love it, it's gonna be work.
Yeah. Like I can honestly say, like I don't see this type of shit, like this podcast type stuff, being work. Nah. Because I look forward to doing this. Yep. Like now, the radio personalities and people who be hosting like on air FM radio shows and shit. I don't see how they do it, because they be at work for like 4-5 hours 1 minute, and then they talking about they gotta go host a event. I'm like, man, I'm ready to take my ass home. I work from the house and do all that. Yep.
I mean, but anything that you do, I always say love is to endure. So you may love one aspect of it, but you gotta deal with the shit end of the stick. True. in order to deal with what you love. So that's how I feel about acting. Like, it's things about acting I don't love, but because I love the whole spectrum of acting or entertainment, I do it. Like I told you, I wasn't in love with music. I loved it, but I wasn't in love because I hated trying to write and compete with you.
I just hated waiting around to perform, man.
I know the janitor.
Those was the worst. Like, man, first getting started trying to perform at open mics, it's like, I hated the waiting around. I hated that people didn't really actually want to network with each other. Yep. I hated that the people
because we always in competition.
That is true. But it sucks because, like, I think that's one of the reasons why I never was so big on bringing people with us to perform when we were doing open mics and shit like that. Because when you bring people with you, as soon as you perform, they leave. Right? And then, like, if everybody brings somebody with them when they performing, and then as soon as they done, they leave, like, it ain't nobody in that motherfucker by the time we get ready to go up, which is what we had to deal with a lot.
And you know what we should have, well, not what we should have done, but like I was just saying about us being in competition. It was a lot of, I ain't gonna say not everybody, because some of them was trash, but there were a lot of people in there that were really talented. That could have been a compilation album or some kind of networking.
It could have been a lot of networking.
We could have traveled to like different cities and stuff as a collective group up under I Exist or something to that extent. Just an example. Or we could have did it ourselves.
Some of them, not all of them, some of them, because you can tell people's. I don't want to say you can't really tell their work ethic from the quality of music that
I would have
they put
fucked
out.
with the best,
but we did though.
I know. I'm saying like
Yeah.
us, the best, Deshaun.
Yeah. It wouldn't have been too many.
No, I say about
Maybe like 3 or 4.
yeah. Them
Those
college,
dudes
them,
with the, yeah,
them college kids. I can't remember their name.
I can't either.
Motherfucker was amazing. Had me sitting up there trying to dance. I'm the whitest black person you know when it comes to dancing.
All right. What do you do? Oh no. What do you think about when you're alone in your car?
Masturbation will arise. I'm just kidding. It depends on where I'm going. If I'm driving to work, I'm like, I don't want to go to goddamn work. If I'm driving to leave work, I'm like, I'm tired of shit. It just depends on what's going on.
I can honestly say that I'm always thinking about who's watching me as I sing these songs loud and off key with my windows up, because my windows aren't tinted, and I'm conscious about that shit too, because I was like I love Cardi B music. I'll be rapping all Cardi B shit when it come on the radio, and as soon as I pull up to a light, if it's people up there, I don't say shit.
That's hilarious. I still be going. I
don't say
care.
shit. I'm like, I want these motherfuckers to know what I'm listening to.
I love Cardi B.
Not that I'd be ashamed of the music, but because like I don't know, this shit just be I just be self-conscious about what people see me doing in my car. Because I remember years ago when I used to ride MARTA, and I would be coming from the Illinois Institute of Art, and I mean not the Illinois Institute of Art, the Art Institute of Atlanta, and from the train station that I would get on to the very next train station, it was like it was a little ride, and it goes along the expressway, and you can see clear as day in the people's cars, and you would not think the motherfuckers on the train can see what you doing in your car. You see so many people picking their nose, like scratching their junk because you sit up so high.
You remember that?
Like,
remember that TV show when they used to have a hidden camera in the car? You remember that? Oh, I think it was on MTV. It's like years ago. He used to have a hidden camera in the car where like people be picking their nose and eating their own boogers. Digging in their ear, and putting it in their mouth. You never seen that?
Only show that I remember that had hidden cameras was like Bait Car.
Yeah.
Now they got a show on Travel Channel, a History Channel called Ghost Bait.
What, like they put
Where
like
they use people, like they blindfold people and put them in these haunted houses and shit, and use them as bait for ghosts. I don't know, man, but I'm gonna watch this shit when it come on.
Man, you know what's funny about Cardi B? So they was debating about what's the difference between her and Bill Cosby, right? Like it was a group of people like in a conversation. I was like,
bro, I don't even put what Cardi B did in the same category as Bill Cosby.
I said I fucking love Cardi B. I don't care what she did.
What you say she do? Cause I only
said
heard what
she
people said.
dropped some pills in the dude drink and get him messed up. So then the dude would sleep with a transsexual. So if he tries to retaliate against her, she got the footage of him sleeping with a transsexual. So
I ain't know that.
yeah, so
I didn't know she said all that.
she was very smart and elaborate.
Yeah, damn.
So
I thought she was just saying. I thought from what I was reading, I thought people were saying that she just said that she put something in people's drink and dudes' drinks, and then when they when they fall asleep or whatever, she will rob them.
Nah, so she pretty much just like would tell like they'll agree to have a threesome.
Oh, but the dude wouldn't know that the other one was.
So the mystery partner was a transsexual.
Hell no.
So and then, but he too drunk or whatever, and then he done got head from a transsexual, or probably done did even more.
Damn, Cardi.
So I told everybody the difference between Cardi B and Bill Cosby was, I said that Bill peels up Rasuda, Cardi peels horchata. I don't care what, she can't do no wrong in my eyes.
Damn. That's fucked up. That is fucked up though. I ain't know it was that deep. I thought, because people wasn't saying shit about the transsexual part. They were just saying.
I watched a little video. I watched the video she did a few years back when she was talking about it.
But see, I wonder why nobody brought that shit up though. Like, cause the only thing I ever read about people posting was like robbing, like the robbing part. She robbed them. That's why I was like, what's the difference between Cardi B saying that she drugged somebody and robbed them, and the rappers that people glorify talking about they rob people on a regular or they commit fraud? And
I don't know.
You know what I mean? It's like you can't.
Well, at least Bill didn't. Bill was like, he just. I ain't trying to justify. He just like, you know, put him to sleep and hit it. You know, she was like, if you're a man, you got another man sucking your dick, and you didn't even know it was a man. Then next thing you know, you're like, I'm gonna get that bitch. I'm gonna kill that bitch. And you get a text message with a picture of a man holding your dick, like It's like, oh, now I can't even tell.
I mean, but if she drugged you, then that's one.
You're not going to tell.
She going to jail for two things.
What?
Because technically that's rape.
Okay, but she didn't do it.
She had somebody do it. That conspiracy. Hell, you could be in the car with somebody that commit murder and your ass getting life too.
That is so true. Because I actually used to work with this lady who she said her boyfriend. He said. Excuse me, Rashad would know who this is. You might know her too. I don't want to say no names. But she said that her boyfriend told her, I need to go to the bank. I need to make a withdrawal. Mm-hmm. And he goes in the bank. He's in there for a minute, and she kind of dozed off or some shit. And then here he comes running out the bank. He's like, crank up the car, bitch. Let's go. We gotta go. And she got, I think she did like 20 years.
God damn.
Yeah.
Hell no. You can have that shit.
But she was scared. She was like, oh my God. She just started driving.
I was like, I know that's that fight or flight response when shit like that happen. Yo, adrenaline pumping with like after 2-3 blocks, you like, nigga, what the fuck?
No, I ain't even cranking the car up. Like, I'm sorry. All right, look, man. Kill me, man.
It ain't gonna kill you, the getaway driver.
I ain't going to jail.
I'm gonna put that shit in reverse. Go back to where you got in the car.
Drive his ass to the ATM, put it back.
He ain't gonna drive to the police station. I ain't snitch if you telling yourself.
Oh my God. But yeah, that was her story.
Oh man. All right, we just think out all off these questions. You can run through this shit. How would you rate your memory?
Fair.
Bruh.
You like negative 30 if it was on scale of 1 to 10.
Y'all be reminding me about shit that happened and I was there. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I say mine is fair. It's selective.
Yeah, it say name 3 previous Nobel Prize winners. No?
Shit.
I wouldn't be able to answer that in an interview.
Martin Luther King, Alexander Graham Bell. I'm lying. I know Martin Luther King won though.
No, no good. Can you say Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers and cross-sell a washing machine at the same time?
I can't.
Well, I just did the first half. I don't like telemarketers. I don't like anybody trying to sell me anything because I feel like you're trying to push a drug on me. I don't like peer pressure. Cause I ain't selling no goddamn washing machines either.
Shit, you should wash machine should be easy to sell.
Like, your clothes dirty? Here you go.
Right,
Get
that's-
one. All right, man. But I guess it all depends on how bad you need one. Because if you live in a nice apartment complex and it only costs like, what, a quarter, $2 to go dry your clothes, you better wash them shits in the goddamn tub and take care of them shits down to the laundromat.
I did
and
not
save
know
your ass
Barack
some damn money.
Obama won. Al Gore won. I think I knew Al Gore won. I didn't know Barack had won
You
one.
sound like you won one.
Who, me?
Al Gore.
Oh.
Like, if we came to your house for dinner, what would you prepare for us? New England clam chowder. I love that shit.
I would probably prepare I think it's the best dish I make. Kind of like this pasta. You got like ground beef and sausage. It's like very heavy though, so you gonna gain weight by eating this shit.
Yeah. Don't ask me that question in no real interview. You gonna be highly upset. Interview ask me if I come to your house, what you cooking for dinner?
Like, first of all, you ain't coming over my house.
I'm like, noodles. I'm like, why noodles? Nigga, how much you paying? Shit. I got bills to pay. Ain't got time to be worried about feeding extra miles.
That is true.
How will people communicate in a perfect world? Through sign language. Because a lot of people got annoying ass voices.
I hate my voice.
I don't like my voice sound when it's recorded. That's one of the reasons why it took me so long to actually record any music when I first got into it. I deleted so many verses.
There's nothing wrong with your voice though.
I don't like the shit. I don't like the way I sound on myself.
Gotcha.
So.
I can't trip off that because I hate my voice. I do.
How do you make a tuna sandwich?
Oh, shit.
Throw it in the trash.
You don't like tuna?
Not a tuna sandwich.
I like tuna fish. I like tuna fish. I like salmon.
Like, are you talking about like the shit that come in like in the can look like cat food?
Yeah.
I can live without it.
I like
I ain't
it.
have no choice but to eat it. I eat it, but
It helped me lose a lot of weight. It really did.
that my wife and I are going on a vacation, where would you recommend? Bruh, I'm so tired of these questions coming from interviewers about shit that they doing.
They won't ask you that.
This came from a Price Waterhouse, what did it say? Price Waterhouse Coopers adversary associate candidate.
If you hire me, I tell you. That's the best way to answer that shit.
I was like, oh, so I'm out here looking for a job and you just gonna rub your vacation in my face.
Right. How much PTO time you got, motherfucker?
You're a head chef at a restaurant and your team has been selected to be on Iron Chef. How do you prepare your team for the competition, and how do you leverage the competitor for your restaurant? Or how do you leverage the competition for your restaurant?
You know, I know absolutely nothing about like restaurant and shit, so I don't even know how to answer that question.
I don't know. I mean, I've watched Iron Chef before. It's I like the show.
I like the show too, but I'm just saying I wouldn't know how to prepare my team and.
I'm like, look, motherfucker, you get in here, don't act like you ain't never been on TV before. We all know we ain't been on TV before. Don't go in here showing your ass. Every time the camera come past, don't stop what you doing and look at it.
Dancing
Like
all in the videos. Cooking all the fish.
Drinking all the wine. Because you see people on there drinking wine while they cooking.
I've seen that before. Man, I remember one time, it was years ago, I was trying to cook, pour some wine in a skillet. That shit like whoosh. Said not doing that again.
Hey, nigga, you ain't got high ceilings like them restaurants on TV. You about to burn your shit down.
Oh God, I was like, damn, I have to move back home. With my mom, I'm about to set this bitch on fire.
Man, I think I left the stove on one time. Me and my mom went to we went somewhere, like we either walked to the corner store. We went to go do something. I think my cousin was staying with us at the time. So he was at the house, but I think he might have been outside, like around the complex or something like that. But man, we walking back home. Yeah, damn fire trucks and shit outside. And we're like, damn, who house on fire? We get down there. Like, oh, no worry, you just left the stove on. It got kind of smoky.
Oh, wow, did you get in trouble?
Nah. Nah. Didn't get in trouble for that, but I could have sworn I got in trouble one time for going outside and telling one of my friends that I had where I got some ice cream from or something, and he went to my grandma's house asking, and I got in trouble because my mom was like, "Did I tell you don't be sending nobody over here to get you?" I like
To your grandmother's?
yeah.
Wow.
I think we was staying with my grandmother in Chicago at the time, and little grieved friend go to your grandma's house asking if they could have what you got.
That's hilarious.
I got in trouble. I ain't do it. I ain't tell him to take his happy ass over there. I think I got my mouth washed out with soap one time because I wouldn't let one of my aunts hold me. I wouldn't go to one of my aunts or something weird.
Come give your Aunt Bunny a kiss.
Yeah, hell nah.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, Eddie Murphy.
What, today's birthday?
I think so.
All I know is my birthday on the 14th. Your birthday coming up soon.
Your birthday on the 14th.
Yeah.
That's right, it is on the 14th.
Yeah.
Tax Day Eve. Yep. I know, my birthday is next Tuesday.
And we all about to be old in this bitch.
I can't believe I'm gonna be 40. That shit is crazy.
Shit, just another number.
It is, because I look better than most of you motherfuckers. I'm tired of this shit. Some of y'all look bad.
Hey, look, we picked up the station today, and this lady asked my partner. Well, this lady was like, "My grandbaby always telling me not to ask so many questions because them folk gonna think you nosy. But hell, if I got a question, I'ma ask it. She said, you married?" I said, "No, ma'am." Like, "You got kids?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." So I have a daughter. She's 8. "You just got one?" I said, "Yes." "Oh, you doing good." I was like, "Thank you."
Motherfucker be having 7, 8 kids in 2019. Kids are expensive.
Yeah, I ain't got time for that. Man, my daughter is a handful as it is. Oh shit.
And one thing I agree with Tip on, rubbing when I'm coming. Nah, I was just playing. I was just joking.
All right, can you estimate how many windows are in New York? Nope.
What type of question is shit?
What's your favorite song performing for us now? Why would somebody ask you that? Living social adventure city manager candidate.
They don't want me to perform my favorite song. Cap Nick coming. Cap Nick coming. Cap Nick coming. Cap Nick coming. Keep coming. Look good. Come out now.
Bro, they gonna put you out.
And I'm gonna do the dirty version too. Each girl better move for nigga 1, 2. They're like, all right, that's enough. Get out.
Bro, I'm so like anti. What would you call this shit? It's like the way I would act around family and friends. Like you would never see me act that way. Majority of the time in public.
Right.
Like around too many strangers. Like it just won't happen. Cause I don't be that comfortable. Like I be having to figure people out. Like not like not to the point where if I do some shit, I'm afraid they're gonna like judge me for that shit. But
Right.
I don't know. I kind of gotta gauge the atmosphere and see how comfortable I am before I open up around people.
I feel you. I don't know. Like, I do understand what you're saying. I just like, to me, when I'm in a room, I'm just like, I'm in the room. Like, I'm not gonna change who I am, and that's not saying you changing who you are. You just guarded. I'm more guarded with my personal, but just me as a person. Like, if I'm in a room, I'm Marlon Copeland. I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna say what I say. I mean, there is a professional side to me, and then there is a ghetto side to me as well. But I will gauge that. If I'm in a professional setting, I might get in there and crack some of my Seinfeld jokes and do that and all the other stuff. If I'm in the ghetto setting, like, nice couch, nigga. Just.
Well, I'm pretty quiet for the most part anyway. Like, I think I'll probably be the quietest one out of like if all of us, the usual group
right.
of us went out and we were amongst strangers, I would probably say the least.
So you saying, like, hypothetically we was in a club or something, or just
yeah, Like club saying you ain't that talkative because it's loud. Like motherfuckers like wall to wall. And
Like
shit
at a
like
party or some shit.
Yeah, like
I'll probably be the most talkative one.
Yeah, I'll probably be like chilling in the corner somewhere, like talking to the people that I know. I'm not
Right.
I'm not finna go be in some stranger's face. You know what I mean?
It would be I'll be the most. You'll be the least.
Jarvis would probably
JJ be behind second. Rashad be third. Mike would be fourth.
I don't know.
Mike talks.
Mike is outgoing.
Okay, I'll flip flop Mike and Rashad.
Rashad is just like Rashad is like the Meek Mill, man. He Rashad, you lied everywhere. When he telling his stories, right, he gets so damn animated. Bro, when we was at not Buffalo Wild Wings, what were we at? The Vortex?
Yeah.
Bro, and we sitting at the table. And Rashad tell his stories, bro, his voice just carries. So that should be hilarious to me, man.
I feel like my voice carries and it's loud and distinctive.
Well, I want to say that your voice is, well, yeah, your voice does carry, but Rashad is more aggressive when he talks. You are more
trouble.
You are more. Like, what is that? Where are you getting this from? Rashad, don't act like we ain't used to work together. So
trouble.
You say you would probably say the shit that get the most looks because of what you said, the content.
Okay.
So people would turn around and look at you because of the content that you're talking about. People gonna turn around and look at Rashad because they gonna think somebody getting in trouble, somebody mad.
He said I had no idea.
Think somebody getting fussed at.
He said he had no idea he was Meek Mill.
That shit just be funny though. But it makes his stories more entertaining when that shit be hilarious. Cause when he be talking about like the shit that we used to deal with people we used to work with at Airstream. Oh man, that should be hilarious. Let's see. What else? Have you ever stolen a pen from work?
Yes. That's like easy.
I got a shitload of pens upstairs.
I got a pen for every damn job I don't work there. I still got pens from the 90s.
Pick 2 celebrities to be your parents. Hell no. Celebrities are fucked up.
I would say Heathcliff and Claire Huxtable, but I don't feel like going to sleep.
Fictional. Those are fictional. I couldn't have celebrities as my parents, man. I couldn't. Because you think about it, just about every celebrity is only talked about when some horrible shit go down. That's the only time you see them the most. And everybody's in the news. You can't have no damn social life. You don't have no privacy. You forfeit that shit when you a celebrity.
True.
I don't know if I want that. If my like if I was famous, I wouldn't want that for my daughter. You know what I mean? Like, I would accept that because that's what I chose to go into.
Right.
So if I had 2 parents that's celebrities, then I don't know if I would want to be in that life. Because your parents just gonna be your parents. Like, you don't.
I mean, I can deal. Like, to me, this is what I always say. I don't want to be so famous that I can't go to the mall, or I can't I don't know, I can't walk around in public. Like, I definitely don't have a problem being famous enough to where, like, somebody might say, that's Marlon Copeland. And then, like, 1 or 2 people come up and ask for an autograph, some shit like that. I don't mind that. But, like, all that running behind Michael Jackson shit, no. I don't want to be that famous.
All right, but if I had to pick 2 celebrities.
That's hard.
2 celebrities. Santa Claus.
Oh my God.
Because you already know you getting presents. And Michelle Obama.
Trying to have incest with your mom.
That ain't what I said.
Oh.
I'm just talking about what female celebrity can you actually say you would want to be your parent?
Honestly, let me see. Eddie Murphy can be my dad.
Y'all got that foul language in common.
Right. It's his fault. He don't know it, but it's his fault. I would say Eddie Murphy and Felicia Rashad.
Okay.
I love Felicia Rashad. I think she played the shit out of
I don't know,
Claire Hudson.
because given how you was as a kid, your ass would have stayed grounded.
I mean, my dad would have understood.
Yeah, but the dad ain't the one that's gonna be making the rules in the house with her.
Yeah.
Let's see. Like, I don't know where they getting these questions from. This was from bandwidth.com. Said, what kitchen utensil would you be? Fuck.
I'd be a fork because I'd be sticking these hoes. Nah, I'm just joking. I'm joking. I have no idea. I'd be a whisk because I'd be beating that ass. Nah, just what the? I'd be a spatula because I'm flipping them grams.
I don't know. I guess you would have to say what kitchen utensil. Like, where are these? Where is this utensil at that I'm housed in? Am I in an urban setting? Am I in a middle class
urban
setting? I'm just saying.
I want to be like the least used thing in an urban setting. Like, I don't want to be that real big ass pot because you only gonna get used at Thanksgiving. There's gonna be chitlins in there.
No. I don't want to be shit in the urban setting.
I know. I don't want to be no spoon.
Hell no.
Motherfucker they use a spoon to cook up the what's that drug they put in the spoon and shoot in the needle?
Heroin?
Yeah, they use it.
I wouldn't want to be no oven. Motherfucker don't never clean
it.
I won't be no broiler. I always got toast crumbs at the bottom.
You ever open up somebody's fucking stove and it like all that brown shit that done leaked out just stay there?
Man, you got me want to go check my oven. I don't use that shit like that though.
Oh shit! I don't know what fucking utensil I want to be.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
I wouldn't want to be no utensil.
Yeah, me either, really.
Yeah, nah.
I got one. A can opener. Just open like.
Yeah, you still wouldn't get used. You just in the urban setting, you just gonna buy the cans. They just gonna pop the top.
Right. So I'm just sitting in the drawer chilling, talking to the other utensils. Nigga, that's why you was in their mouth. Fuck you, spoon.
Utensil. See, it should have said like.
What's up, Ramsey? How you doing, brother?
What's going on, Ramsey? Utensil. I don't know. I wouldn't want to be shit.
I want to be like that fork that be hanging on the wall like in Good Times.
Bro, you be up there for decades and
That's
shit.
Okay. I'm good. I'm by myself. I got spoon and knife up there.
Got cobwebs.
That's fine. That's fine.
Got roaches hiding behind you.
Oh shit! Never mind. What setting we in? Urban? Or,
yeah.
Oh shit! Cause then you know it's only in the hood where you see that shit.
Yep.
It's only in the hood. I ain't never went over no middle class house and saw that fucking knife, fork, and spoon hanging on the wall. It's always in the damn hood, and it is roaches behind it. The little ones, the medium ones, and then the big ones come up there at night. Tired of this shit,
man.
I'd rather just be a fork for real. I just don't want nobody eating off me.
I wouldn't want to be no knife because I don't want to be an accessory to murder. Yeah. I don't know.
It's already dead. Whatever they cut.
I'd be a plastic whatever because I ain't going to be that long.
That sounds good. Just to only send me to glory.
You going to get recycled anyway once you get tossed out.
Hopefully I make it to a middle class home. Gotta be digging in the damn cavity. I don't know. That's a weird question.
Oh, bro. This one for you. if you had to turn your cell phone to silent mode and it rang loudly, and it rang really loudly despite it being on silent, what would it tell me about you?
Then I'm a real ghetto ass motherfucker. Don't this shit make a nigga wanna jump? Don't.
Bro, what would be your excuse though?
I didn't have one. I just said I'm sorry. That's all I could say. I apologize, and I was hoping that I still had a job.
Right. If I was doing an interview and my cell phone rang real loud, even though I put it on silent, I wouldn't say shit. I just sit there like and look at you until it stopped ringing.
There's no way I could have did that.
Bruh, I could do that shit with a straight face so seriously.
You don't understand. I just started this job. And I was around corporate people. Like, you know, middle class.
Bruh, you should just walk by and be like, y'all jamming, ain't you? And kept going.
Man, that was some funny shit.
So damn fast. We were picking up a patient one time, and a nurse, one of the CNAs was walking down the hall playing like urban radio, but it had like the cousin and shit. I thought it was coming from one of the patient's room, but it was coming from her pocket. I was like, God damn, y'all hood as fucking here. Let me get this lady to the Alice.
I will say it's hard for me to feel embarrassed, but I was embarrassed that day. Cause it was so random.
I don't know. It say if you could be anyone else, who would it be? I wouldn't want to be nobody else. Like that type of question kind of makes it seem like you're not confident with who you are.
I may not be where I want to be at in life, but I actually enjoy I enjoy who I am as a person. I don't want to change who I am. I think I'm a pretty cool and talented guy. Don't want to change that. Yeah. I just need the opportunity. You crack the door, but I bust that bitch down.
Yeah, cause see, I don't know. I'd be overthinking simple questions, like little shit like that. Cause it say if you could be anybody else, who would you want to be? Okay, so if I say I want to be this other person, do I still have the same skill sets? I mean, like you just a person. Like talent doesn't come with the shit.
I mean, like I ain't gonna lie. Now I wish I was like certain people for a few minutes. You know, like. I could be Barack for about 20 minutes. Michelle, you know it's going down. You know what's happening. Now turn around. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. She be like, "Oh, baby, you're so aggressive tonight. What's different?"
Enough of them crazy ass questions, man. I don't know why these people doing interview questions like that, but for the 25 of the most outrageous interview questions. Bro, if I got asked anything similar to those questions at an actual interview,
you walking out?
Nah, you either gonna have to hire me, or you gonna have to tell everybody that you know that's looking for employees not to hire me. Because my questions either gonna be outrageous because you asking stupid ass questions,
right? Or
you just gonna like my personality. You ask a dumb question, you gonna get a dumb ass answer.
Now I'm really interested in this one.
All right,
this
so
is gonna be
next
really
up,
interesting.
We got top 10 weirdest foods from around the world. Now this comes from Reader's Digest. But the Canadian version.
They don't have no like
Reader's Digest.
No mice and shit.
You don't know? I don't know yet.
Okay.
So I like a lot of different types of foods, and I'm willing to try almost anything nowadays. A couple of years ago, you couldn't get me to try shit that I didn't if I didn't know what was in it. Okay. Or if it looked funny, I wasn't trying it. If it smelled funny, I wasn't trying it. If the name sounded weird, I wasn't trying it. Okay. But I've become a little more open about the type of foods that I try these days. All right, so number 1 is called fugu from Japan. Now, I'm pretty sure most people might not have heard this name.
It looks like a bunch of condoms just laying on a bowl.
But I'm pretty sure you probably heard what it is. No. Now it says most people don't consider the possibility of death a reality during their daily meal.
Oh, is this that fish?
The puffer fish.
Okay.
But for those eating fugu, it's something that must be considered. Fugu is a Japanese pufferfish that contains enough poison to kill 30 people. Why would somebody want to eat this shit? I don't know.
Would you eat it?
I don't know. That would have to depend on the person that prepared it. Because this say the chefs who prepared this expensive Japanese delicacy must undergo years of training. So you got been making this shit for 30 years.
Right.
After the 20 years you learn how to cook it. To prepare it.
I didn't know it was called fugu, but I've heard of this.
And your track record for people dying has to be 0.
Well, I'm sure even if you lost one, like your ass is fired. Right?
I don't know, but do you blame the person preparing it or do you blame the person that trained you to prepare it?
I'm blaming whoever fucking served it. Well, I can't blame nobody if I'm dead.
I'm gonna say you'll be dead.
I'm gonna come back and hunt their ass though.
Would I try? I don't know.
I don't think I would try just because of the fact that it's
that's too risky to me.
Yeah.
That's too much of a risk to me.
Be like 1 out of 80 and I'd be the 80th motherfucker.
No. All right, number 2. Yeah. Fried spiders from Cambodia.
Cambodian breast milk.
Cambodian breast milk and fried spiders. You think they go together? It look like chocolate.
I would eat it.
Now it says available throughout Cambodia, but a specialty in the town of Skuon. These creepy crawlies have been deep fried in garlic oil until crunchy on the outside and gooey on the inside. Now that's the part that I can't fuck with.
I would probably just eat the leg.
Right, because crunchy, deep fried garlic oil, I can get down with it. Yep. But as soon as you said gooey on the inside, nah.
I don't like nothing that's like that. Like,
nope.
I hate to like say it like this, but I don't like nothing gooey in my fucking mouth. I am a man. I'm 100% man. And it's just like shit like that bothers me. That's not a towards a woman or homosexuals and nothing like that. It's just some shit that I am supremely paranoid about. I don't even like fucking mayonnaise.
It says typically of the tarantula variety. The practice of eating these spiders may have started during the brutal reign of Khmer Rouge, however you pronounce his name, when villagers had to find alternative sources of food. Spiders are often sold to travelers passing through town and look for a quick snack. Besides being full of protein, rumor has it that they are even said to increase the beauty of its consumer. Line me up 100 people who eat fried spiders on a regular basis, and if you got some cat dogs in that group, then I'd say you're lying. Number 3.
Nope.
Prairie oysters from Canada.
Nope. Hell no. I don't eat no fucking mountain oysters. I don't eat unless it's a regular oyster in the water. Nope. That is so disrespectful to any animal.
It's not oysters at all. This delightful dish is made from bull testicles and also goes by the name exactly Rocky Mountain oysters, found throughout cattle ranching country. Curious eaters wanted to try the Canadian version are advised to head to Alberta.
What the fuck is the difference?
I don't know.
Because I think it originated in Mexico. Yes, I like the mountain oysters. Keep the hair on them.
It say they prepared sauteed, fried, or stuffed. The testicles are accompanied with herbs, spices, sauces, and dips for a real taste of cowboy cuisine.
Oh, bruh,
they really trying to sell you on eating cow balls, bruh. Ain't no way in hell.
That's so disrespectful, man.
Oh no.
I ain't eat no cow nuts. I ain't no nuts.
Hell no.
That just sound painful. Motherfucking biting down the spirit of the cow. Like,
I'm pretty sure they take that part off after.
I said the spirit. That's the ghost.
Oh, the spirit. Oh shit.
The fuck is that?
This next one, number 4, is called Balut. from the Philippines.
Rashad said, "Is that the ingredients from KFC with bull nuts?"
Hell nah, I hope not. I ain't never eaten it if it is.
No, I ain't had KFC in years. You know that? Anyway, go ahead.
Well, if they sell this to KFC, I'm there, so I ain't eating it.
What, this next
It
thing?
said, yeah. It said Ab-So-Lute from the Philippines. Eggs are common. Eggs are a common food throughout the world, but
Okay.
in the Philippines, they take it one step further
That's a baby.
by taking a developing duck embryo and boiling it alive while still in the shell. Typically eaten with a little seasoning of chili, garlic, and vinegar.
They're eating the baby?
All of the contents of the eggs are consumed, including the visible wings and beak. A common street food is often chased down with the cold beer. Just crack, slurp, and bite.
Nope. I would not try that. I am, because I think I'm more versatile than you. Well, I think you have become more versatile than me, but I think out of all of our clique, I was probably the most versatile one. Because I'm the one that was eating sushi first and all that random shit. That shit, no sir.
The only difference is that shit ain't cooked. I mean, well, it's cooked, but it's not fried.
What, that shit?
Yep. Because it's duck.
Bro, I'm not eating that.
I wouldn't eat the way it look right here. That
I
shit
wouldn't
look
eat that. Or
disgusting.
which one, if you had to eat one, which one, the bull nuts or that?
Is this a third option? Well, if somebody said eat bull nuts, this sauteed duck embryo, or death. I mean, like, do I get to pick how I want to go?
Damn.
Hell no.
Yeah, I don't. That's a tough one, man. I ain't eating neither one though. I couldn't see it.
Bruh, you can't sell me on either one of those. Cause I don't even like raw clams. I don't even like the way that shit look.
I don't like.
No,
clams.
not clams, oysters.
I love oysters.
I don't like the way that shit look.
I fuck
Fried,
them up.
I've had fried oysters before.
Nah, I fuck them up out of the shell.
It look like that shit.
No, I don't. don't ever disrespect the oyster like that.
You see the hair.
No, I damn sure. If I ain't eating no mountain oysters, I ain't eating that shit. I ain't eating no hair. The fuck is
All
that?
right, this next one, number 5 is
Brontosaurus
called
egg?
haggis from Scotland. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but haggis from Scotland considered Scotland's national dish. This mixture includes sheep's heart, liver, and lungs, onions, oatmeal, spices, and stock. Don't none of that shit sound appetizing. Traditionally stuffed into sheep's stomach and simmered. This hearty dish dates back to the 1400s. Nigga, them motherfuckers need to upgrade.
I would try it.
You would eat that shit,
I said I would try it.
but you wouldn't eat this. You wouldn't eat that duck
The other one
embryo.
look appealing. It looks like a fucking cookie.
Bro, that shit look like spider eggs.
That looks like a cookie.
That don't look like no damn. That shit look like uncooked ground sausage at the bottom and spider eggs on top.
Now, I would say, if you ask me, the only reason that would probably throw me off from eating it is because I don't like liver, because it has like that earthy taste to it, and I don't like that shit.
Yeah, I don't like livers. Ugh.
So that would be the only thing. But if it didn't have liver, I'll eat some lungs.
I would have to not know what's in it to try it. But just all of that is shit that I don't know. Served as the main course of a Burns supper. Burns supper, or Robert Burns Day.
Smithers,
know, this
you're
is Scotland.
fired.
So typically eaten with toddies and neeps. Oh, mashed potatoes and turnips. I don't even like turnips. They taste like dirt too.
I know, right? I like some of them. You know what? Fuck that. I don't even know what it is.
Number 6. Let's see if I can pronounce this. Sanakji from South Korea.
It's worms.
South Korean delicacy.
Oh, that
This dish of live octopus is eaten either whole or in pieces, depending on the size of the specimen.
Who the fuck can put all that in their mouth?
I think it's cut up.
Oh, well, it's still okay.
And it's served raw, usually only with a splash of sesame oil. It says so fresh that the tentacles are still squirming. I actually saw a dude on the Travel Channel eat this.
Sound like some shit Andrew Zimmer ate.
It wasn't him though. It was another cat. He was looking for some shit. And I don't know. It was weird though.
If it looks weird, eat it.
But live octopus, no. But fried octopus,
Calamari?
I've had.
Oh, that's squid.
That's squid.
Yeah.
But fried octopus,
No, they cousins.
That-
I eat it.
it's like it's putting like this batter with a whole bunch of seasoning and herbs and shit like that, and it's fried. It's good as hell though. I've had that before.
I would try that, yeah. Not that shit. Like some milk. Somebody.
Yeah, that
That shit don't look good. No.
like that textures. I can't fuck with certain.
I already know I can't fuck with this.
Number 7 comes straight from Mexico.
Nope.
Oh shit! What they trying to stuff in your ass down there in Mexico? They some shit called. I'm not just gonna probably fucking this name up too. Escamoles.
Because it looked like maggots.
Yep. It may look like a grain salad, but this dish is actually made up of ant larvae.
Nope. Ah, you know what? I would try that.
Insect caviar. Considered a delicacy in Mexican cuisine, and consumption dates back to the Aztecs. Eggs are harvested from the root system of the... Who the fuck is that blowing their nose? Maybe our microphone's too loud, but I hope y'all ain't hear that. But that was just all in my ear.
They sick. That pollen's a motherfucker.
I
think I might try that.
But I don't know. Again, that texture. Now, if you threw that in like into a dish, like the way that they're presenting it in these pictures does not look appetizing at all. So I can't say that this I wouldn't try if it was in something like if it wasn't mixed with something else. I don't know.
Presentation.
But I gotta not know what it is.
Hey, you ain't think you eating rice?
Yeah, something. But it says surprisingly pleasant. These little larvae are crisped up with butter and shit. Yeah, there you go. Deep fry that shit. I'm there.
Man, see that's the thing. You can eat anything fried. They frying fucking ice cream, Snicker bars. Like,
but see, some of the stuff that they deep fry need to be deep fried. This shit need to be deep fried. Don't nobody want that gooey looking shit in their mouth.
yeah, okay. Since you said that, I don't even want the shit.
That shit look like cottage cheese.
And I hate. Oh my god! I had somebody tell me, you know, because I work out, try to lose weight and shit. So somebody was like, "Oh, Marlon, you should really try cottage cheese. It is really good."
Do they smoke cigarettes?
No.
I don't know why. I don't take health advice from people who smoke cigarettes. Sorry.
Man, they told me to try that goddamn cottage cheese. I was like, you son of a bitch. Don't give me no more advice about nothing. That is the most disgusting shit ever.
Bro, the first time I ever tried coconut water was Montel Williams was on Dr. Oz. He was like, oh, coconut water is great and this and that. Making that shit look good as hell on that damn show. Man, I went and tried some original flavored original coconut water. That shit is disgusting. It tastes like sock juice that's been blended up with ass juice and spiced with some Tabasco sauce. That shit is disgusting.
Have you ever had it just straight out the coconut?
No.
Maybe you should try that.
No, if it tastes like anything that come out that bottle, I don't want that shit either.
Fuck that wood?
Number 8, it do look like wood. This is a harkle from Iceland. Now, this is rotten shark. Just before I even read it, would you eat this rotten shark?
It actually, it depends because a lot of shit, if it's fermented and did right, because it's probably sitting up in salt to preserve it. I don't know. We'll see when you read it, but who knows?
As it says, rotten shark may sound disgusting, but if the Greenland shark were eaten in its fresh form, it would be poisonous. By allowing the shark to ferment and decay, the fish becomes edible. If you gotta let something be rot.
I didn't even know a shark can be poisonous. A fucking shark ate me.
Shark? Fermented and decayed. What is that? The shark has to be fermented and decayed to become edible. If the eater can get past the ammonia smell and fetid fishy taste, most first time diners involuntarily gag. I bet
it's probably super salty too.
It's recommended that the fish be chased with a shot of local spirit. How about you just get drunk before you even try it?
I would try it. Would you try it?
Not like
I don't know
because it was like that.
It's poisonous. That's the only.
I don't know. That's it's poisonous in its fresh form. Like after it's fermented and all that other shit, then it becomes edible. So if you were to eat it like fresh, roll in some sushi type shit, you'll die more than likely. But I don't know, cause textures and smells fuck with me. And it's saying if people can get past the smell, I don't think I could. Decaying flesh. I don't know what number 9 is, but it don't look. Fried brain sandwich from the old good U.S. of A.
Who brain? Chicken? Cow? Who?
Hamburgers, French fries, and fried brain sandwiches. In some areas of the U.S., particularly in Ohio River Valley.
Oh, I was thinking Minnesota.
Minnesota? I ain't leave that dude alone.
St. Olaf.
Right. Get the rope. Like this curious sandwich is still found on the menu. Who the hell is eating fried? I'm sorry. I don't know. That fried make you want to try it.
Yeah, let me get a number 1. Be light on the brain.
Made from sliced calves or pig brain that have been heavily battered and deep fried.
Nope.
This dish was brought over by immigrants from Germany and Holland.
I'm good.
Who were keen on eliminating any sort of waste. Heavy on the calories, this sandwich is typically served accompanied with mustard and pickled onions. I see that makes it sound.
I'm
nasty.
good. Cause that's the thing. Like a lot of this shit, if you can't cook it multiple ways, that means shit ain't good for you.
You probably can. It says most of the flavor in the sandwich comes from the batter, like with the brains having a mild taste and custardy texture. So if something has,
I mean, I like custard, but just to imagine the texture and it's not sweet.
Custardy brains.
Oh motherfucker, no! Ooh wee. The fuck is that?
The number 10. Casu marzu from Italy.
I'll try because it's from Italy.
All right, stick to your word on that.
Okay.
Creamy and soft.
God damn it! No, I couldn't wait. Nope.
It's like this sheep's milk cheese sounds appealing. You said you tried, Marlon.
No, fuck it.
You said you're gonna try that creamy soft sheep's milk.
Shoot me. Shoot me in my head. Fucking kill me.
This creamy soft.
I went past your ass. I got even further down and it was worse. Some gooey shit in my mouth plus the other part you about to say. Fuck that.
Sounds appealing at first, but the fact that it contains thousands of live maggots is sure to put off all but the most adventurous eater. Bro, why the fuck? You know it's serious when motherfuckers start clapping when they talk. Why the fuck are you eating live maggots in your cheese?
Motherfucker, your cheese is moving.
This Sardinian cheese is made by allowing flies to lay eggs on the surface of the pecorino cheese that has had the top cut off to allow for easy access. When the eggs hatch, the larvae eat through the cheese, breaking down the fats and softening the usually hard middle. Strong and rich, the aftertaste is pungent cheese Oh, the aftertaste of this pungent cheese lasts for hours. So not only are you eating maggot-infested cheese, then your breath gonna smell like ass after the fact.
So it's just ass cheese.
Ass cheese.
With maggots on the side.
No, maggots on the inside. It's not even on the side. The maggots is what make the ass cheese edible. Without the maggots, the ass cheese would be hard on the inside. You want to eat it. So you gotta let the flies lay the eggs inside the cheese. Let the larva eat its way out of the egg.
So wait. So do the fucking maggots come out, or are you eating the maggots?
No, it contains thousands of live maggots.
See, and I love Italian food. That's my favorite genre of food. But fuck you tonight.
Spaghetti. That's about it.
I eat everything except for that shit. Pretty much anything I have had, I usually love. So,
bro, what if somebody brought that to your table and just set it there, and then you just tried it without knowing it was live maggots in it? And then they told you, oh, it's live maggots in there.
I would sue.
Oh, bro, what if they asked you if you wanted to try it and you said yeah, and the menu was sitting right in front of you and you never took the time to read it?
When it comes to unique food, I'm going to read. So,
but that was the top 10 weirdest foods from around the world. That shit was disgusting.
So if you had to try one, you gotta try one.
If I had to try one, it'd be the fried spider from Cambodia, bro.
Yeah, me too.
It didn't say you had to eat the whole thing. Just say I had to try it. So I just eat the legs.
Yeah, I would try the legs.
Yeah, that's about it. Cause I ain't eating that gooey center. Nope. No, thank you. You bite into the damn belly of that spider. That shit just ooze into your mouth.
Ah!
That shit start running down your lip.
I can't.
That shit sounds so damn disgusting. Oh, that shit kind of made me not want to eat nothing.
I think I'm going on a hunger strike.
Disgusting, man.
Oh, son of a bitch. There ain't no way in the fuck I would eat that.
So if you listening to this and you think that you got anything that you can find that's weirder than the shit that we just listed off, leave a comment on our social media. You can even tweet us. And we'll talk about it on our next episode.
Some disgusting shit. I'm like really
all that
fucked
shit
up.
look nasty, man. I'm surprised you didn't say you would have tried the haggis from Scotland.
Well, what fucked me up with that is that because I know what liver tastes like. Like it doesn't. I've had chicken liver, I've had beef liver, and it's just very earthy. And I don't like that.
Sheep's heart fucked me up. I ain't eating no sheep's heart.
You had potted meat before?
Nope.
You never ate potted meat?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you're lucky. I mean, that means I've ate somebody's heart before or some cow's heart.
Nope. I don't want no potted meat. I ain't had no sheep's heart.
You ever seen angel heart?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
No liver, no lungs. I haven't had liver since I was little, but the smell when it's cooked just throw me off. So I don't know if I want to try that again. Sheep's stomach,
Better than sheep ass. That'd be
better than
bad.
maggots. Really? I don't know. I tried it before I tried that maggot cheese though.
Oh, I'll try anything on this list before I try that
maggot ass cheese.
Yeah, I ain't. That's the lowest of the low, man.
Oh, man. That is disgusting though, man. All this shit on this, everything on this list just look disgusting. I don't know
actually
who they
look
had
like fruit salad. What's the shit?
What, this?
Yeah.
The fried brain sandwich?
Yeah, it looks like ward-off salad.
Are you talking about with like all those nuts and berries and shit in it?
I don't know how to spell that shit.
Nuts and berries. Nasty shit.
See, it look like that shit.
What the hell is that?
Waldorf
salad.
I'm from the South. See, they
What
don't
the
look
hell
like
is in
that.
it?
It's fruit. It's like different fruits and vegetables and nuts and shit. Like you said.
I don't want ranch on my fruit though.
Ranch dressing on your shirt, looking boy. You remember that?
Yeah. I ain't heard this shit in a long ass time though. So, if you made it this far, I don't know how you sat through almost an hour and a half of us talking about weird ass interview questions and some nasty ass food from around the world.
You made it because you love us.
And even if you didn't make it, you tried. But you won't know that I said that because you ain't get this far, you bastard. So joke's on you. But we love all those who did make it this far.
Fucking right.
And we appreciate you listening. We tried to keep it at 30 minutes, but 30 minutes go by so damn quick, man. Like, at first I thought I was gonna have a hard time just doing the 30 minutes of just non-stop talking because the idea of a podcast was foreign to me. Like, I knew what they were. I've heard some before and they really didn't catch my attention. So I was like, I don't know how good how interesting I'd be for people to want to sit here and listen to. But
because I know you. I knew you would be good at this.
But we got 6 people in Ireland that listen at one point.
I think one in Alaska or some shit, somewhere.
I had to pull it up, but
And my boy Shamal in St. Thomas, check this out.
we appreciate everybody for listening. Wherever you listening from, mostly Georgia, cause we don't know nobody nowhere else.
Georgia, Chicago, and Florida.
Indiana,
Wakanda.
I don't know nobody in Florida that would be listening.
It was on the demographic.
Oh, well, somebody down there listening. Well, we appreciate you too.
We got in T'Challa. He listened.
Wakanda forever. Black Panther, your ass.
For that sake.
So, until next week, we are Ab-So-Lute with another round of Ab-So-Lute.
Yep.
You can catch us on Twitter at ARO Ab-So-Lute. You can catch us on Instagram, ARO_Ab-So-Lute, because they selfish and they ain't want to give us the name we wanted. Always got to be somebody difficult somewhere. All of our podcasts are hosted on Podbean, which is where we get most of our listens from. But we are also on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play Music, TuneIn app.
Feel like you're skipping something.
We on a lot of shit.
We're on all your streaming services.
Except for Tidal. We ain't made it there yet.
Jigga.
But wherever you listening from, we appreciate you. And until next time, we out this bitch.
Why they keep on hating on me, dog? I don't